Well, this is my bottle rig I use in very severe circumstances on the river. It allows me to fish next to snags, next to underwater trees, and still be able to land majority of my fish. It works absolute treat, it does. The main purpose of this bottle sliding up and down is to keep all my line away from the snags and on the surface. And I do that by putting a swivel on the bottle lid. I seal the lid so it can't take no water. And say if I'm fishing, say on the tip of those snags there, it's 12 foot. I'll put a stop knot on my line about 14 foot. And my stop knot is just an elastic band and an overhand loop. So when it goes out there, I'm just fishing slightly over depth. Right. The way I use the bottle rig, which is different to a lot of people, is that I use it on a running lead. What I found, if you fish it with a fixed lead, what happens, you get the pick up, the lead comes off, but your bottle is not forced under the water. And what happens, you see the bottle skimming on top of the surface as the fish moves along. What you need to do, this bottle needs to be forced under the water so the fish feels the resistance of the bottle. And that's a 1 litre milk bottle, and it tires the fish out so fast. You get an initial surge, that bottle is pulled under the water because I'm fishing a running lead. It's got an option, I use like a 10 or 12 ounce lead, so it stays put, the bottle's forced under the water, and that fish soon tires itself. Disorientates it as well, it does. And you just go out in a boat, and 9 times out of 10 you're landing them. I use the Fox rum bead, which I found perfect, because what happens, that's a watch lead. Literally I just push it into there and it's a nice snug fit, but when it hits the snag it'll just come off, no problem. Leaving that, it's perfect. That, yeah, it's a beautiful setup. It's enabled me to fish in some severe situations, and I've caught some magnificent carp from it. It's definitely not well, definitely doesn't put the fish off either, it doesn't. This line going direct to the bottle. Some people fish it with a piece of lead core, maybe 3 or 4 foot, and they fish a second lead up there, but I found it to make no difference whatsoever. So I'll just stick with the line, my snag leader. That's 45 pound mono snag leader. I'll just fish that direct to the lead. Cracking rig. Right, well, I'm just about to drop that bottle rig by the snag tree over here. It's about 13 foot off the tip of it, so the stop knot set at 15 foot. Just lower it in gently off the drag. See that there? See my stop knot next to my float? So I've got about 2 inches there, so I'll just lift it up a little bit. There you go, that's perfect, that. So about a foot over depth there. Let's get some bait around it. If you use bottle floats, you can bait up so accurate. Some tigers and maize. Right, lovely. Let's see if we get a pick up on that tonight. What you have to do, or what you've got to make sure you do with these bottles, because that's a fair sized bottle, you have to use a big lead. Say I was using a 6 ounce lead and it got windy, potentially that bottle could lift up the lead and just bang it on the, keep lifting it up, banging it on the floor. That's the last thing you want. So I always use as big as lead as possible, 10, 12 ounce. Then you know it ain't going to move at all. And go back to bank, nice and gentle. So what will happen when that bottle tightens up against the stop knot, you'll see the bottle cock. and then I'll just let some line out. I don't want it cocked, I want it just flat as it is. That's perfect. Oh, look at that, absolutely magnificent that. Yes, perfect. Look at that, it's beautiful. So like, if I like that, see how it cocks there, the float? That's cocked against that 10-ounce lead. So just let a bit of slack out. And it's sitting perfect, absolutely perfect. Beautiful. Let's get back to bank. So now what I've got, all my line is away from the snags. It's all on top of the water. That is beautiful, that. Yeah, beautiful. A little bit of slack, it just sits nice on the surface. Perfect, that. Just the cart pulling the bottle under the water. It's so much resistance pulling that 1 litre bottle under water that the carp soon tires out. Great method it is. Bit of daytime action. Ooh, that looks nice. Oh, beautiful. Oh, a strong fish. Yeah, let's get in there. Yeah. Excuse me. Lovely fish that is. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, get it in that net. Oh, don't you come off now.
Clear the water, isn't it?
Lovely
there?
Fish that, isn't it? Beautiful. Flow's still strong, it's pushing my landing there. I can't move my landing there. No bottle rig doing the business. That should go down the line, but it's obviously stuck somehow. I could have netted this earlier on, walking up. Ooh.
How clear.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bait's been out all night. Put out yesterday afternoon, been out all night. Nothing. Couple of hours into daylight and off it goes. Ooh.
Can you edit this, Jim? Very, very clear, isn't it, the water?
It's changing, isn't it?
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh, look at that.
Beautiful fish,
Beautiful
that.
fish. Get in that
Gorgeous.
net. Oh, here we go. Woo. Yes. Look at that, look, that's beautiful fish, that. Look at that, what a river fish that is. That is absolutely magnificent.
Stunning.
What a fish that is. Absolutely beautiful. Some old chunk that for the river. Beautiful.